2. Hello, everybody. This is Negative Light. I hope that you are having a good day. I forgot that I was in lava. Let me ask GF, because he's online. So, yeah, we are in lava. I'm currently asking a friend if they will come over and help. I don't think that my audio is 0 now. I don't think so. Let me see. Did it just... There we go. Where are my cords? There we go. Hello! Yeah, so I am currently working on getting... I completely forgot. The last time I played was when we were last on here, and I remember why it was in my head to not join. Okay, GF is on his way. So he is helping out. But GFDX, he is a friend on the PCP server. So yeah. And FYI, my latest video just hit 1,000 views, which is a kind of a bit of a milestone. Normally we don't get that on especially Redstone videos. So if you are tuning in from that, make sure to say hi. Even if you're watching afterwards, maybe in the comment section. Give a hello. Would love to talk with you. Same for the Rust people. Y'all are starting to like this.
Lava is hot like D's nuts.
You seriously? What is wrong with you, child? What is wrong with you? And I should probably pop into the live. Let me see. So yeah, there is a lot going on within all of that stuff. I don't know what I can do till I get word. Yes. I don't like Cyberpunk too much as far as like the game, personally, just because of other stuff in it. Honestly, I think they take some things to an extreme just in what I understand about the game, of like, this is stuff they have actually said is in the game. Yeah, so GF is helping. Apparently GF is having internet issues, so I may wind up not be doing the build like I was planning. I might wind up having to... Oh no, do I have my elytra on me? I think I took my elytra and put it in the chest, which is a good thing. Okay, good. Yeah, and that's kind of my opinion on a lot of like controversial settings, because controversial features is you should at least make sure to advertise that you are adding like censoring tools and stuff in, like blood. Most games out there don't need blood and gore, like in general, to make it a good game, and to portray the violence and stuff. I think that's really just optional. Should always be optional. Especially nowadays, because most like, yes, that would also be the other thing. My mind, I almost always turn all the music off anyways. Like, heck, I don't even think I have a Minecraft video where the Minecraft music is actually used. I don't think I do. Don't quote me on that, of course. I probably do in the older parts of my catalog that I genuinely don't remember. But, you know. True. Yes. Yeah, so this hole is way too hard to fall into. This is the weirdest way to start a stream. Normally, we are trying to do more exciting things. FYI, we are trying to build the base tonight. So hopefully we can get that kind of halfway done. Because I would like to get this done so I can build the mega base. And also work on helping build, because I need to build an andesite generator. I don't think I'm going to build the food factory because I'm just going to build another one. Satisfactory. I'm not pivoting to Satisfactory tonight because that is a community stream. Also, no, I am not doing mods on Satisfactory. I want to do a normal playthrough for a bit. But yeah, we will be doing some more redstone soon. I want to get back to doing redstone more often. Because it's fun. Honestly, and I think people are getting interested into it again. Like, significantly more interested. Not mildly. Which is good, I think, overall. Like, I think it's beneficial for all of the Minecraft community for redstone to come back, because I think technical players are what can become the lifeblood of a game. Mind you, I don't think that a game should fully rely on that, but I think that builders, like, if you lack technical players, your builder players, your novice players can kind of... Refined power? Is that refined power for Satisfactory? Or for Minecraft? Because I think at some point we will talk about a new future modded season. So we'll I might poke out for some suggestions. And to be honest, with Satisfactory, it may come to a point like, you know, I'm gonna move the office. Interesting. Yeah, so one of the things I'm thinking about doing is trying to record streams and stuff more better than I do right now. The plugin I was using on OBS called Source Record was causing some weird crashes, which is the main reason. And yeah, so there might be some like client side mods as we play a little bit more, especially like if I want to do, because if I were to take and make like clip streams of like opinion videos, kind of like Exuma Says, if you're familiar with the content creator Exuma Void. I really like his Exuma Says stuff on his second channel. I really am not. I don't watch all of his Minecraft videos anymore, but I do really like his Exuma Says because I think, you know, he I mean, mind you, he's a very neutral type person, but he definitely has, I think, yeah, I really like Grian. I kind of like Doc. I'll be honest, the main reason I don't watch Doc is his videos are just ridiculously long and I don't want to watch them for forever. I have watched some Scar stuff. I enjoy him. I like Mumbo when he posts his videos. But Mumbo, like, I don't even think he's posted Hermitcraft for a while. I think he's only posted Second Life. Yeah, like, I don't like 2-hour videos. I used to for a bit, and then I stopped liking them again. So it's like, eh. I mean, I'm not meaning like super short. Like I watch like a 20-minute video, but like half of docs are like 40 minutes. And I'm like, no, I'm not committing to that right now because I usually have stuff I need to be doing. Or if I'm watching something that long, I'm watching like a podcast or a news segment, or I'll listen to the Healthy Gamer or Jordan Peterson, or like genuinely beneficial things. So let me caveat with that. I don't really care to watch, like, if I'm going to commit to a long video, I want it to be something that is genuinely beneficial, which is probably not good, especially as a content creator, because honestly, a lot of the longer content and a lot of like content creation strategies out there, take advantage of you, you know, me watching videos is not just me relaxing. I actually am like subtly picking up on like editing strategies and voiceover strategies and things like that. I think short form has its place. I think the big thing with any form of writing, really, this was from my technical writing courses in college, is make the piece of content, make the communication as long as is needed. No, I think even for some videos, any like informational video, you don't need a 10-minute video on how redstone works. But you probably could do a 30-second video on each of the components individually. And then, yeah, you might have one long deep dive, but like if someone's trying to figure out a comparator, you can explain a comparator in 30 seconds. A comparator is not terribly complicated, but it is definitely one of the first components that I think people kind of sometimes need a video to understand it. You don't need a 10-minute video, a 5-minute video. You need 30 seconds. A comparator takes 2 inputs. It has 2 modes. It takes 2 inputs. The one in the back is your main. The second is your compare signal. In compare mode, which is when the light is not lit, if the compare... Oh, hey, GF! Thank you!
Yeah, I don't... Earth. Can you please try to log in for Earth, but be prepared to log out?
Okay.
Yes!
Oh, thank God! Still gonna die, but I'm not gonna lose my stuff!
Was that like
Oh my gosh. Thank you. I was like, I knew there was like some reason in my brain why I was like, I don't need to be logging in right now. And then when I log in for the stream, I'm like, oh, now I remember. Okay. There he is. Okay.
Stay up there. I'll get your stuff up here.
Oh, okay.
Sheesh.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go get some bamboo wood, and I'm gonna start covering this hole up, because this is the second time that's happened, actually. And the first time I lost all my stuff. I mean, it's reasonable if you like lag slightly, and I'm not on the right side of that portal. I'm in the lava. Like I show up in the lava, and it's not good. I try to be as aware of it as I can, but I miss slightly. Oh, do you like the little build I have back here, the farm?
I'm not. I'm still in the end.
Oh yeah.
Give me a.
Wait, you're in the end?
I misspoke. I said nether. I meant nether.
I gotcha. I was picking.
Also, I hope your life was your items were worth it, because I lost 3 stacks of black concrete.
Black concrete, like powder? Ooh.
Yeah, the powder. It was the best falling block I had available.
Oh,
But
okay.
to be honest, 3 stacks ain't much, and I had loads.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get my stuff or okay? Sweet. I was just wondering
I threw it all in
to know
lava.
if I need to
Think.
jump into the jump down into that hole again. Let's see your helmet, that floaties, Crocs. Awesome. I did make sure. I knew that it was a possibility, so I did try to take as little as possible. Oh, thank God. We're covering this stupid hole up, so GF doesn't have to be worried about me being an idiot again.
Well,
thank you.
I'm still going to be worried about being an idiot, but not this specific kind of idiot.
Yeah, that's valid. Okay. Holding shift before I leave the portal. My portal is like horribly placed. Okay, you're working on that side. I'm going to go work on this side. And just shift.
Oh, is there a hole on that side as well?
It's not bad, but it is enough that I would rather just go ahead and cover it up. It's not a lava pit, luckily. But
okay.
This area is riddled with them.
But let's hope no one tries to play Spleef with you over here.
Yeah, that would be horrible. That's where you trick two people to play Spleef over here. Ow. Oh, no! Stupid. Go away. I hate you.
That was not me!
I know. I was talking to the stupid pig. I'm realizing that, like, out of context, that can still sound like I'm talking to you. And it makes me sound even worse.
Alright, get it.
My sense of humor is so terrible. Shouldn't exist like this. See here, set this to Minecraft mode, F3B, and yeah, that's everything. Oh, okay, never mind. F3B, and we're gonna get all this hooked up. And FYI, GF, fun Christmas song. Look up Moose with Scarf. It smells like Christmas.
Oink, oink. That was aimed at a pig, not you.
Are we just gonna call each other pigs for the rest of the stream or something? I deserved that. I did. That was warranted.
I removed the lava already, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some gold while I'm down here.
And there comes the pig again.
Oh. But, yeah, so, but as far as, so going back to the conversation, why do I not have the soundboard muted? I thought I muted it for this channel. Oh no, I think I know why. Like, this is like a live, like, actual, like, hey, we're recording something, so if you're joining, please be careful. Please do not come in cussing.
What?
This is the live channel. No cursing. I mean, we typically don't curse anyways in VCs on our group anyways, but well, whatever. So
one of you talk to me about me sometimes being a bit more sweary than others, so yeah.
So we were having a conversation on my chat. Let me make sure I have that up. About like short form content and its utility. And like, I do agree. I think there is a level where I think people are taking short form content to an extreme, but like in the social media landscape, really short form content is still kind of new, I think, personally. Like, yeah, technically Vine like predates YouTube by a little bit, if I'm not mistaken. But, and mind you, I was not on the internet much till 18. Like, I didn't get access to YouTube till I was 18, so I am also new on this landscape. Also, I gotta check something. Okay. I was just checking in, because Helix actually is the one who made the build for that redstone video I posted earlier in the week. Oh, Lord. Hairless Elmo? Who hurt you? What? Why are you putting me in a hole?
It's not a hole, it's just...
But
I mean... Do you not have an elytra?
yes, I do. It's at my base. I just did not want to take it with me because I don't even have any, like, rockets, and I still have not actually gone and gotten enough XP to go get it hooked up. I need to go back to the VTC and actually... I have the mending book, mind you. I just did not... I think I had, like, out-traded all the villagers, so I didn't have any XP, and now I lost my XP, so I had to go back.
Here.
What?
Take a few stacks.
Okay, I'll take like 2 stacks. That should be enough
I'll
to
go
get.
wide from that side.
I checked from the side you didn't want me to. Okay, I think this is good. I probably will not fall into any lava pits.
Also, I have 61 levels, so if you want me to enchant your elytra, I can do it.
It'll be fine. I need to go take a trip to the VTC anyways and finish up some stuff at some point. I just need to make the time, and now that I'm not going to die at random, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the overworld because me walking and talking in the Nether is going to kill me.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna go ahead and leave. The VTC should have what I need to take care of some of the stuff. We'll have to talk about the train system again a little bit more in the near future, but that's spoilers.
That's mainly stuff.
Yeah.
My stuff is mainly with the battleships because it's so fun that the guns can actually move now.
Oh yeah. But
I can get a live demonstration if you want.
Oh yeah, you know what? That might be fun to actually go look at because that is something cool. So chat, we're actually gonna go check out.
I should get you a floaty. I've got plenty now.
Oh, the actual like waistband one. I have the arm ones. Okay, I'm gonna get this.
Do those? Oh, wait. Do you have depth strider? What's that?
Where is
the depth strider or the waistband? So.
Oh yeah, I don't have the waistband bit. What am I looking for? I need one of my mending books. Where did I put those? I think they're up here. I'm gonna take these rockets. I'm gonna go fly to your battleships. Can you toss me the coords for those again? I know I visited it, but we haven't seen the actual. I haven't shown chat the actual one. North of sea. Okay. And let me just get my mending books. And then I should be able to get up there. Well, I might wind up just flying out. I got some emeralds. I'll just fly out and get the mending books while I'm there. I need to trade anyways. Okay, so it is X150. That should give me a general direction to go.
50.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll get the Z coordinates once I'm over there.
Waypoint, create waypoint, battleship. For some reason, my little beacons for these don't show up on the HUD anymore. So that's annoying.
Yeah, but for me, they constantly keep resetting to every waypoint is turned off. So you have to manually turn them on again every once in a while.
Do you use Journey or Zaros?
The one... I'm using the one that was connected to given to me by the server plugin you gave.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's Journey. Yeah, I might try swapping to Jaros. I know I will probably include some client-side mods in the official release for the mod pack. I need to sit down and take the time. I'll probably do that. I got like 100 things I want to do over Christmas break, so that'll get released. But yeah, we will be releasing the mod pack for this. Oh wow, Dark has been Very busy. I need to spend more time on the server. In my off time, I've just been wanting to relax more as of late. Because I've been tired. Oh, dude. Wow, it's so much easier to find stuff on Elytra. I love Elytra so much.
Yeah, although I sometimes still use the floaty because it's approximately equal speed.
Yeah, if I'm going over the like ocean area where the spawn island is, like yeah, if I'm going like from my base to your base, it makes more sense to use a floaty because I don't even think that uses any durability.
No, it only takes durability if you take damage from a drowned or something.
Yeah, so and you're moving so fast. If a drowned hits you, I mean that was a well worth it shot. Then like, you know, I think the durability is worth that one. That guy tried for it. You know.
But yeah,
it's like the
hey,
two times we've gotten hacked. You know, we weren't insulted by the first one. We were insulted by the second one because they were just so bad at it.
But yeah, like going from my base to the end portal, the first half is.
You're already building a second one.
Yeah,
holy guac!
Wait, what? Wait, where? Oh, you're in the sky, of course.
Whee.
These ones don't have a.
No. Wow, this is nuts. And all the guns move?
Only the big ones, like the really big ones. Hold on, I'm getting the controls.
Ah. Did you use like a remote control, or are you using
Yeah, remote control.
Okay, nice.
Also, just to prevent me from pressing the. Because, like, hey, I don't have a failsafe that I can turn the guns backwards on itself and just push them into the parts of the ship itself. So I have to really ensure that I don't press the wrong buttons.
Kind of sounds like you need a hand to come in and. Luckily, I think I have Lightmatica set up, so I just can probably take some of this and copy it over using Lightmatica.
Honestly, at the moment, some got set up is really easy. So
yeah, this is cool.
I did not activate.
Oh, whoa. So it just like turns 90 degrees?
Yeah, but there isn't really block for me to turn it again, and then it would turn into the place I'm standing right now and destroy one of
you have it placed?
Or the place
You can have it not placed, so it'll just remain an entity.
Well, yes, but I think I need a place to do this.
Oh, so, yeah, you would need that. You would need that.
That's just a completely different thing. So
that is cool.
That's fun. You can still move on it.
Oh, wait, can you rotate it back with this up?
No.
Really?
I might be able to. Well, actually, I don't think that would break it due to the way I set it up. But whee!
Give it a shot. See what happens.
Well, I can't shoot it, but. Oh, do you mean turn the guns? No, I'm not going to try.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there is like a cannons mod. That might be fun to just help you make a build. Using, there's a create add-on that actually adds cannons that are like shootable and like gain power and all that.
Also, if I get those, I'm making a destroyer with them or cruiser.
Nice. Hold up. I don't remember adding a white Christmas. Oh, never mind. That's nice. So are you going to have these things like shooting at each other or something? Because they seem like they're facing each other.
Battle line.
Oh, okay. So they're not gonna. Okay.
You're just gonna be in battle line.
Okay,
if you want to, I can actually show you the insights of the create stuff.
Oh, sure.
You might be interested.
Yeah, I might. Yes, that actually would be interesting. I'm certain my viewers would like that. Would you guys like to see the inside of this contraption, chat?
You have 2 viewers viewers and one of them is me.
Shh. They don't need to know that. Oh, wait. How did you...
Oh, just spamming space with spamming space while hugging the wall.
Oh.
Like, hey, just keep pressing space.
Oh.
You just fit inside it.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's just, I didn't want to build a door inside it.
Huh.
Like, hey, this is... Oh, by the way, and yeah, I got those are just spinning
So you have a couple water wheels? How many water wheels do you have?
Well, actually, at the it might be a bit inefficient. I could have used less, but at the moment, 3. 1 for the propellers and 2 for all 6 guns.
I mean, you can make like a... might I suggest there's like a boiler-based one that might be useful.
Well, I'm aware of steam engines, but you would have to add a lot of fuel to that. And honestly, seeing how little of the water wheels I just need to add, this was really worth it.
Yeah. What I would do is, I feel like it would be cool for your, like, next one, is, like, now that you know how it needs to be built, right? Is take all the water wheels, put them in the back by the propellers, and then have, like, a drive shaft that goes all the way through. And then you can have everything branch off of that. Of course, I try to kill myself.
Yeah, I could use less, but I suppose you also want to see the one of them turn, because, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, no, this seems interesting. So you just have these lead up to individual ones of these pistons.
Yeah, okay, so actually I do have the marked with signs. So this one is marked gunnery for these 2.
Okay.
They are actually the ones marked gunnery are actually connected to several ones. But, for example, in this state, this one does turn, but doesn't actually do anything.
Huh.
Because it's not connected. But if I just turn it,
It'll
then
rotate the top, and the gunnery
industrial
engages.
the industrial iron blocks move up.
Interesting.
It doesn't have to be industrial iron blocks, it's just that's the block I chose.
That's the block you chose to use. That is cool.
Yeah. And with the part that turns the entire gun, like the entire turret, that is connected with a linear chassis that has one of side of them glued, so everything on top moves, but I don't have to glue the separate parts of the industrial arm. So I don't need to, well, also, and one of the industrial iron blocks is glued to the other linear chassis block, so turning the turret would move the turret, but if I move the gun itself, it wouldn't move the entire turret, which I did experience while testing, because as you can see, oh no, did I accidentally might have pressed the... Oh no! One moment, I have to add a text.
Did you break something?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, that looks like you just shot yourself. Quite literally.
Yeah, it turns into itself. That's why I said it was very fragile, because, well, it can turn into itself. And I might have just
It's like a
broken
millennial.
4 of the...
Very fragile.
Hmm?
It's like millennials. Very fragile.
I've broken 4 of the 6 guns, I think.
Oh no.
Although 2 of the 6 might not be broken, actually. Like, hey, the way the linked controls work, they are linked to the 6 keys of movement, like shift, space, and the WASD keys. And I just tried to press S to move myself backwards, and that but that is linked to the other turrets to move them back.
Oh
no! Okay, I'm gonna try and move them backwards.
I think that one just stole the gun. Over here.
Oh god, no!
Okay.
No, 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 no.
What? Oh no! What happened to your stairs? That's like half your stairs are gone. Oh, they're right there. Okay,
Oh,
well
yeah,
the gunnery didn't go with it.
Oh dear, no. Well, guess I can't work on my new battleship because I have to repair.
What the? Okay, here's what I can do. I can at least help you tear. So basically, it's just the shell of that turret that broke. It looks
Yeah,
like.
it's in blue, but honestly, I'm just going to leave this to tomorrow because I have to go to bed soon.
Okay. Well, then I
So
will
this
leave
is
that for you tomorrow because I don't want to wind up causing more harm than good. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
to the VTC and go get my Elytra updated
Yeah, it's
because
yeah,
I
it's
only
that
got like half
direction.
Elytra. I want to make sure I have enough to get there.
Oh wait, your floaties. I brought some floaties.
Oh. I'm coming in.
Get back to the broken turret.
Meow. What you need to do is like up here, you need to add a control that'll drop you down into the lower floors. You should add an elevator.
Alright, good, but I don't.
Now I'll have to show you how to do that
Good,
sometime.
but I'll
Ooh.
skip it too.
Okay, 17% swim speed.
Just a notice, you can enchant them with protection, unbreaking, and mending. It doesn't protect you a lot, but like, hey, maybe it could be nice for Forbidden X.
Okay, so that's that. Oh, my swim trunks broke. That's interesting. Dolphin's grace and water breathing. Interesting. Okay.
Well, I hope you can understand why you don't let just anyone mess with the gun controls now.
No, I can see why.
Well, that's stuff for tomorrow. I'm heading off.
Right. Good night.
Enjoy your stream with the fruit farm.
Crazy smile and all that. Yeah. Adios. I need to get to a spot that I can fire off the rocket. I know there's a way to do a water takeoff. I just cannot remember it for the life of me. Because I do not have the full set for the kit, so I just need to find some blocks to stand on. Oop. So used to not needing to breathe while I'm underwater. It's annoying. But a lot of people seem to like that splitter video I posted on last week. What day did I post that? It was like 5 days ago, so that would have been like, what, Friday? A lot of people seem to have liked that. Yeah, 6 days. Oh, about a week ago, actually. Like, sometime tomorrow, it'll be about a week. That's nuts to think about. That cliff face seems weird. There's our... Oh, there's a mob farm up there. Interesting. Here's their wheat farm. Iron farm. Villager trading center. Oh my gosh. The collection of villagers' heads increased slightly while I was gone. What the heck? Oh my gosh, these guys are murderers. But yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go inside. I mean, it's better than the alternative, I guess. Maybe. Hey, I need to get books. I forgot to grab my emeralds. Well, we're gonna go up and get the iron. Yeah, no, they're my friends. They're my close friends for several years. We've known that. Okay. It's not like we have more than enough. Talking about me, I love it, villagers.
Hello there.
Oh. Okay. Seal feels sad now. You cannot tell me. I have seen your Minecraft world. There is no way, if you have the heads data pack on, you would not have that many villager heads. Oh, that's right. I completely forgot about those. You don't have heads because you don't have the data pack. Oh, well, okay. You're just gonna keep that. Okay, who wants iron? Oh, you'll take my iron. See if they listen to my rants, I think they would accept the fate. Yeah, I think you have a good number of heads at this point, GF. I know as soon as I get this, I'm gonna find my mending book and I'm gonna laugh, but I need the levels anyways. So, and then I noticed y'all have a see here, mending and then unbreaking would be the other one. I should probably go and find that. Power, feather falling, looting. If I ever make an SMP, I will probably add the heads mod. So we just need to make sure. Yeah, I think I have one of his heads actually. But if I ever make an SMP, I will probably make sure no, I won't probably. I will just make sure it's on. But we'll probably also always have the create mod because I've tried playing vanilla. I can't go back, man. Let's see here. See here. Stuff. Yeah, GF, you do realize that Crazy Smile is probably one of my more unhinged viewers, FYI. And sadly, that is honestly probably saying something. Is this a mob farm? Or do we not have an XP? Do I need to go make us an XP farm? Wait, what? Okay, so this is a sugarcane and a Queepa farm. Ah, this is where you make rockets.
GFDX, redeem squad.
You evil, evil soul. Ugh. Nate's like, I'm gonna make you feel miserable. Jeff's like, I already do. Yeah, that's the creeper farm. Okay. I am gonna snag some stuff for rockets, so I'm just gonna take a couple stacks of things. Though it does seem like your sugarcane farm needs some help. Well, luckily got people like me. Yeah, I can mechanize it. If we make the train routes, a train route with deliveries, I will make sure I make a mass sugarcane farm. That'll ensure you always have like a vault, a whole vault of sugarcane. I mean, I'll be honest, I do think that having something alone is useful for men. And I know this will sound weird from me because, like, I don't want to play any violent, like, extremely violent games on stream, but I will be honest, playing a violent game as a guy is kind of cathartic, and I don't know why. But, like, I've been playing Shadow of War for about a month now. I've nearly finished the game, actually. Got, like, 8 achievements last night because I just was at the end of a bunch of quest lines. And it has helped. It has actually helped my mental health a little bit. I feel more, I don't know, more rested, more energy. I think more focus. I think it's because, you know, especially if you have autism. Well, I mean, I think this one, so the storyline on that is like vengeance and like, honestly, there's a lot of mental health stuff I feel like that's tucked inside this game. It would be interesting if someone to find out if they actually like consulted a psychologist. Because like the main character faces things like PTSD type flashbacks and stuff for not just him, but the wraith that has possessed him and things like that. And you're also doing like strategy. So it's not like a fully brain dead game. But it is a game that I can just, like, let my mind kind of go. Like, I don't have to keep it reined in and focused on task, really. I can just go and do stuff. Which, honestly, you would think Minecraft being an open world sandbox, you can do that, but you can't. You can't name the mobs, the Uruks, in this one. So you couldn't name one GFDX, but if you could, yeah, that would be your way to get anger out on people, but I would honestly suggest not doing that because I feel like that would bleed over to the real world at some point. New. Oh no. Whoosh. Also, your violent urges, you may need to get that checked out, bud. That seems a little extreme there, buddy. Bucko. Buckaroni. Macaroni and cheeses. I mean, you're not wrong. You're also kind of not right. Namely in the head. Actually, the press can make it into paper. It's a 1-to-1 relationship, so I'm just going to take that. Because I'm pretty certain what I have is not divisible by 3. I probably do need to AFK this for some time. We're going to make some of this, and then we're going to start working on like clearing out and flattening out land for the actual build. Because I got so much. Yeah, so that's one of the things where, like, probably worth talking. Like, as y'all know, me and Blue are talking about doing a podcast very soon. And I am legitimately looking forward to it. I'm excited for it. Though a part of that is, like, I need to be reading more. I need to be watching films. Like, there's other things I need to do. Ironically, for not only my mental health, but also for the sake of, like, having a life to be living. Like, I need to be going and doing other things than just making content and playing video games, which is hard because it means I have to go and interact with people most of the time, and I'm not huge on that. Hey, JC, been a long time. How you doing?
Hello there.
You're not wrong there, Nate. Mental health is one of those things that, like, I'll be honest, I've struggled with for a long time. Probably since I was 10. Like, yeah. Hey, no, I get it. I mean, I'm surprised I have time to stream as much as I do, but it's probably because I'm neglecting other responsibilities. So, which is not a good thing. But I've just been chilling. I'm letting this stuff convert into paper so I can make some firework rockets, and then I'm gonna get to work making some other things.
GF is negatives GF.
You and no. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Her username is JC. Everybody calls her JC. And FYI, I think for the first, like, several months, we thought it was pronounced Jackie. I'm fairly certain. Yes, so make sure to like the stream. We got a Discord as well. If you are watching from some of my other videos, make sure to pop in the Discord. Good way to get involved there, as well as check out the GitHub. That's where all of the open source projects we have are hosted, as well as some non-open source. If you'd like to contribute, please let us know. We will try to find more stuff. Oh, doxing JC as Jack. Oh, why would you do that, man? Oh. Heck no. But I do have plans in place because I've had to set them in place just to be safe. You've been called just about everything. I mean, your name is definitely unique. I think you're the only person who I've seen named JC before. Yeah, swatting is one of the things that, like, streaming, I've just had to admit is probably going to happen at some point. And it's one of the things where it's like eventually probably, because we got a lot of like weird stuff going on in my city, And there's like a lot of residential places that are now becoming like, they're not, no, that's not her real name, but you know her real name, GF. Hi, Mia. Like the stream at least. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna support your brother. Oh my gosh. Yeah, JC, FYI, my Discord has gotten very weird. Before you ask about the mom thing, it has gotten so weird. No, what would be weird, and I have heard of this happening multiple times, is Paul's marrying Paula's. And then there was also a Nick and Nikki that I knew. Actually, one of my mentors, it was one of my mentors. Mom? You know, you have Nick and Nikki. And so there was a joke of just Nick really just wanted to marry himself. And stuff like that.
Notice me, senpai.
What? You? Oh. Yeah, FYI, nobody knows what actually happened to you, Mia. I have not told them, so if you want me to tell them, I can. If you don't, I won't. They don't know why you're on antibiotics. I haven't told them what happened last week. Yeah, she got attacked by a dog. So if you're wondering why the stream was canceled last like 2 weeks ago, she was bit by a dog, pretty nasty and stuff. Like that's why a couple of the streams have been canceled recently. It wasn't. And it's not like it was bad or her fault. I'm not like sitting here like, oh, she's a terrible person. It's like, no, it's just an accident and I had to take care of it. So before anyone thinks that, because I know that that's been said before. So yeah, she just needs to rest, let it heal. That's a big thing. So be praying for her when you guys get a chance, if it comes to mind. She's all good. Nothing. I have not told them anything. I've just told them that something happened and didn't even tell them it was you. So that's why I gave an explanation. I am at a VC if you want to pop in that, Mia. To explain if you would like to. If you don't, I get that. Yeah, no, luckily we have some pretty okay insurance. Let's just say we got some good insurance, luckily. Okay, I did mention it was Mia. Okay. Yeah, but that's what happened. She was attacked by a dog. Yeah. But she's fine, she's safe, she's not dead yet.
GFDX, redeemed squad.
I'm gonna regret adding that, and I know that for a fact at some point, but I also am so glad that I added the cooldown for that. Okay, what were we doing after making a record? Oh, that's right, we were gonna clean up the base area and start adding the stuff to actually like trim it out and deck it out to be a yeah. Yes, that is a real command. I think it cost a couple hundred points. But yeah. I added that. What do you think, Nate? Like 2 months ago, 3 months ago? Yeah, but it's been a little bit. I know I was still streaming Zelda because I added it. I introduced it during a Zelda stream as like a scavenger hunt. really just to see if people looked at the description, because I'm fairly certain it was mentioned in that description. I need to make sure to update my stream template. I need to start templating the streams and not relying on reusing the settings, so I can like make sure all the settings are in. Okay, I need to smooth out this wall here, okay, because I want to get this smoothed out. All this is gonna get mined out. All this is going away with the miner. Actually, I should probably start another drop just so that I have all of this cleared, because like this is a huge part of stuff that might happen later. And like right there's the drill. So if I move that over too, we've got a little bit more taken care of, and I just need to start rippling it backwards, because this is going to be... It will probably become like a massive storage silo, honestly, using a bunch of vaults. But yeah. Because storage is obviously a massive part of Minecraft, but we need to make all this smooth. I still want this to be the little kitchenette area. Yes, this is the PCP survival server. We're using a mod pack this season. So if you didn't know that, let me know in the Discord, JC, if you need the pack. But yeah, the internet, the world's been moving. Lots of interesting's happened. I'm almost to 1,000 subs. I actually think we're gonna reach 1,000 subs before we get the 3,000 watch time hours for me to start like all the shopping junk. But we'll see. Maybe I get like one video out. 700. We're almost to 750. Really? Like we're not far. Given what's happened, and we've got one like banger video that just came out too, so that's kind of a good sign. So I think I'm gonna put a staircase here that's like 3x3, and like a staircase here that's 3x3 that goes upward. Yeah. So Purplecraft Productions is a really good group. I mean, we've been friends since, oh gosh, I mean. So I did actually get Discord when I was younger. I had Discord before I had YouTube, but I think I was limited to what I could access on it. A lot of weird stuff when I was growing up, but because I think we got that. No, we were using Skype originally. I think we just had like a Skype call. No, it was legitimately so that name came from me, Blue, and I think Moon. It was just us three who made that decision, and we were like mid-high school. And mind you, all three of us are homeschooled. So no, we did not think of the implication because we didn't know there were implications to things like that. And the problem is that now it's stuck. We just cannot come up with a name. Everybody's kind of like, whatever. We'll deal with it. Maybe we'll change it one day. But it is kind of like a funny, like, ha-ha thing at the same time. So it's one of those weird ones. Okay. So we're going to put a staircase here, I think. And we'll put a staircase there. So I need to flatten all this out. I think we're just going to cover that. So that means I need to smooth this wall. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to trim it, bring it back to here. So I'm going to trim where this head is. I'm going to cut all this out. And get that cut, and then we'll trim the other side, and we're gonna get this wall smoothed, and then we'll be able to build out like a nice quality base, I think. And I think we'll basically just knock this out. We'll make this like a little courtyard area. We'll clean it up because I need to expand the kitchen actually to be a bit bigger. Probably we'll take the bedroom back a couple blocks too. Because we got like this whole little like mound here that we can work with. I'll probably leave this wall in though. And then we got the pier. I may want to add a create contraption that'll let us like drop down easy. That would be nice. Why did the music stop? Because I didn't click the repeat button. We're gonna... No, I don't want to do that. Jingle Moose, no. Starfields, no. Green Sleeves! I love Green Sleeves. Green Sleeves is awesome. Green Sleeves is a really good piece of music. It is worth it. If you don't like it. Yep. Oh, sweet. He got GPT Plus. GPT Plus is awesome. I love it. But yeah. So how's everybody doing tonight, though? Y'all been up to anything interesting in the last, like, week? I have been up to no good. That's basically it. Though I may have some work stuff coming up, which is gonna be great. Gotta get back to the extreme grind part of what. Actually, I like the extreme grind. When I am doing like grind work at work, I love it. Working, buying Christmas gifts. Yeah, I kind of sucked at Christmas this year. My usually like the big person I really buy for usually is my mom. And this year, it's like I cannot find anything. Usually what I do is I find like a kitchen appliance or something that she genuinely needs. It's going to make her life genuinely easier, right? Like that's stuff she enjoys. She does not like knickknacks. Sometimes I'll find something creative, especially if there's something Christmas related. But this year with me buying the house and all. Oh, FYI, JC, I bought a house, if you didn't know that one. That's why the background is so different. And with the house and all that, I don't really have the monies to like buy her the new Twinkly tree, because Twinkly actually released like a Gen 3 tree, which is really cool. And she likes it. I honestly, half the time when I buy mom a gift too, usually it comes at the, now it's kind of like, if I buy mom a Christmas thing, I'm also ironically taking her old Christmas thing at the same time, because it's just, let's just be honest, cheaper for me to get that, to take her old one and her take and use it at my house. Because I have, the only Christmas thing I have is my orange ball, which I didn't grab. I need to eat that. I'm going to eat my orange ball at some point. And if you don't know what a orange ball, it is a Christmas candy. It is a chocolate. It's a orange flavored chocolate candy. It is great. And if you have not had one, you should find one. Specifically the Terry's dark chocolate version. Any other version is so inferior. And it's like comparing the Walmart brand of it's like eating the Walmart brand of oatmeal cream pie, or not oatmeal cream pies, moon pies. If it's the Walmart version, it sucks and it's evil and it should not exist. I've also heard the same thing of like swapping out RC Cola with Coke, but I don't drink either of those. So my mom does not like candles at all. She actually hates candles. As far as like lotions and stuff and blankets, she's not huge. She's actually kind of getting to this like point of like decluttering and getting rid of stuff. And so what's happened is like, you know, if she needs a vacuum or something, I'm going to go get her a really nice vacuum. So usually what I'm doing is I'm basically buying something my mom genuinely wants and needs, but she can't afford the like fancy version. So I go and I buy the fancy version for her. And now she doesn't feel bad about it. Like I made sure to get her a, what was it? What was it? Oh man, come on, Paul. There was a thing, oh, the air fryer. I bought her like a super fancy air fryer. She loves the thing to death. But it's like, it's not just like the normal one. It's like the Pampered Chef one or something like that. Like it's fancy, okay? Oh, dude, no. I can tell you, as a single guy living on his own, I would kill for an air fryer, and I'm not joking about that. I would probably actually kill. I think I'm going to drop all this floor to be at this level instead of this weird recess thing that I was thinking about doing. I think I'm going to drop the whole floor down one, actually. So we're going to go ahead and shovel out a good chunk of this. But yeah, the air fryer is amazing. If you are looking for if you're looking for like, if you know a single guy who is looking for something for his kitchen, get him an air fryer. They are awesome. They're delicious. I think I just said something that doesn't make sense. And now my brain is trying to process what I said. And I'm not sure I understand what I said. And so now... Bruh. There's my mending books. I knew I'd find them. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say. The air fryer is super useful, and it usually makes some really good food. And especially, like, because I'm, like, single. So, like, to make a pan worth of fries, like, I'm stuffed after just the fries. And it's really hard to, like, figure out what I need. But on an air fryer, it's like I can make what I need and nothing more. And it's usually pretty fast, too. Okay, cobblestone. Cobblestone. The stone of cobbles. The cobblestone. Cobblestone-dicus.
You're not single. You have GFDX.
I am single. I am not dating GFDX. Please stop suggesting that. Oh, yeah, no. Even, like, the really nice one. So we got our, like, the Pampered Chef one. And the features of that is that it actually adds, like, you can, like, dehydrate with it. You can, let's see here. It's dehydration. And mind you, I think this was, like, a $600 air fryer. It is, but it's worth it. You can dehydrate. You can bake. It's basically a conventional, it's a counter-conventional oven. That is what it is. It is an oven you put on your counter. It is so fancy, so nice. My mom loves it. I don't know that she's used all the features yet, mind you, but I really should like take the time and try to go over there and borrow it for a little bit to try like dehydrating some fruit or something. That would be fun. What's up with Mia? I mean, Mia is good with it. She actually loves to bake, though, and the problem, I will say this, the air fryer is not the best for baking anything for more than, like, 2 people. If you're baking, like, cinnamon rolls, okay, yeah, it's fine. But if you're baking cookies, not that great. My sister tried it. It's just the amount that you have to make, it's not worth it. It's better to just do it in your oven. And that was, I think, the other thing I bought my mom recently was I bought her a new stove.
JCB, redeemed squad.
Lord. He started you on it. No! The other thing that I'm actually going to be trying to do, especially in the new year, but I'm already wanting to be doing this, and I just need to be better about doing it.
Crazy smile.
Oh, no.
Redeemed squad.
I'm going to get my workout in tonight. So what was I doing? I was removing the floor. So the design, crap, I forgot what I was gonna say. No.
GFDX redeemed squat.
Well, 1, he's not here. 2, that's the wrong voice. So, So as far as like, where's I going? Darn it, I lost my train of thought. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna be trying to read like 15 minutes a day. And you would think, oh, well, like 15 minutes a day, that isn't that much. Well, if you read 15 minutes a day, which mind you, that's for someone who is an average reader. I am a little bit below average as far as speed, but above average in comprehension, right? So like, if I read something, I know it. Right now I'm reading a book called The Battle is the Lord, and I think I read it like 2 nights ago for like 15 minutes. And it was basically talking about like the whole scenes in heaven with Satan and all that jazz. That Satan requires permission to do anything on this earth, blah, 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 blah. But application for y'all is that I did that on the wrong level. I needed to go down one more level. Do I leave it this way and just add a staircase right here? No, I gotta remove it. Nope. Nope. Gotta remove it. There's my axe. Where's me axe? There it is. What were we doing? Okay. But if you read like 15 minutes a day, you're gonna get through 20 books in a year. 20 books. Now, mind you, that's average books at average reading speed. So if you're reading a book that's like challenging for you, you know, a little bit harder, higher level vocabulary, you're reading a little bit slower, well, then yeah, you're not going to get through 20 books, but you're going to be, you know, a little bit behind, but you're going to be better off for it. Or if you read like me, I read at a little bit lower than average speeds. That's just because my eyes don't cross well. And so like I'm having to kind of, I have to focus more when I'm reading. It's kind of, it's like having dyslexia. It's not that I have dyslexia. Though it would be hilarious to find out that somehow they're like compensating for each other. That would be annoying. I would hate that. I would not, so reading a book versus reading code are kind of two different things. I think writing a book on code. So the second book I plan to read next year is actually this book. This is actually the year before ChatGPT came out. My professor said, I'm warning y'all now, y'all need to be reading this book on AI. It's called Future Proof, 9 Rules for Humans in the Age of Automation. I am telling you spot on, it has already proven useful for me. And guess what? The big thing that for YouTube next year, because of the AI stuff, is being human. You want to know what that was talking about? People who are excellent at being human will have a job. Those who are not will lose it. Which ironically might mean that a lot of like software people will lose their job, because I know that there are a lot of like, I'm gonna say inhuman people to a degree, in that like they don't work with people, they don't talk to people, and if you think that your job, because it requires intellect, is going to be not going to be automated away, there's going to be a level of code generation that's gone. Again, it'll be kind of like the accountants with Excel, right? No longer do you need 20 accountants to run a small business, you just need one. That being said, you only need one, you don't need 20. So, you know, 19 people technically lost their job, but really what it is now you have one person who's more skilled and can demand a higher wage, because there are fewer accountants overall, because there's less demand overall. Okay, there we go. FYI, they need more trap Christmas music. Like this. Yes, I like this music. Yes, I'm weird. And yes, I don't care. Do I use slabs to... Yeah, I'm using slabs. I'm using top slabs. I'm too lazy to use normal blocks. We are using top slabs. Big Iron Trap remix. Yeah, the problem is that half of the remixed Christmas music is copyrighted, and the other half is not remixed, and it's also copyrighted. You'd be surprised at how much Christmas music is actually still in copyright. Like, it's annoying. Unless you're listening to him, it's probably not copyrighted, and even then, it's still not guaranteed that, like, Bethel hasn't tried to copyright it. Because, yes, actually, most of the like, questionable Christmas or music stuff started in Christian music, FYI. And I know that sounds like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Christians should be the good people. Yeah, I know, I agree. I don't know why it happened, and I don't like it. Makes me mad. The mosaic tile looks so cool. Like, it looks like a thatch work. Like, have y'all ever seen like a thatch work like basket or whatever? Just don't get your degree in underwater basket weaving. I've heard that it's not good. Low job prospects, things like that. You actually weave baskets? Is that it? Are you joking or is it you being literal? I'm not saying that basket weaving is an unneeded skill, but I am also saying there's not a lot of people who pay for basket weaving anymore. Yeah, no, I get that. And this is something that, like, if I ever get into woodwork especially, and probably should do either way because my family has a history with Parkinson's. Okay, I feel like either this needs to knock out or this needs to get filled in. And yeah, that looks better. Carving, stonework. Yeah, so I want to get into woodwork again, kind of, because I used to do it as a kid a lot because of my grandfather. I want to get into that and do some woodwork. I want to also work on just mastering some other like loose skills. I probably wouldn't do welding because I know the investment involved, and it's just not something I care to work with. I like woodwork. I'd probably do some stonework and carving. And then the other thing that my grandfather does is he knits, and it's to keep his hands nimble because he Parkinson's. You'd be surprised at how much woodwork actually requires like delicate hand maneuvers. If I had if there were like any of the blue collar jobs out there and I needed surgery, I would choose a woodworker first, because a carpenter first, because carpenters, they have to have very skilled hands in order to do what they do and do it right. Not with the welding tools, not the ones well, then again, all the welder people I know have been working in welding for long enough that they've been able to go, it's not just their hobby, it's their job. So they actually go and like buy the expensive, like fancy welding kits. So there's probably some cheaper ones. I would probably go more of the trinket route. So like 3D printing and things like that. But the other thing is like, I need to have time to like be doing the CAD files and all of that. And and maybe it's that I don't, like we were talking earlier about, it's like, I need to go out and live life and like actually go to the movies. I have not watched a movie, any new movies, since, COVID, sometime during COVID, I think. You're not wrong. Yeah, no, like that's kind of the reason why my grandfather does the knitting, and it's because of Parkinson's, which, I mean, it's already taking him a little bit. Not like taking him as in killing him, but taking him as in like taking some of his skills. Because his hands just shake. I mean, my grandfather has really bad shakes. I know I'm gonna get it. I think my dad was already getting it when he was still around. If y'all, like, as much as I don't, care for my dad too much, like, that's one of the things to be concerned about, because it's like, yeah, I need to keep an eye on it. Like, I'm 23, but there's nothing stopping the Parkinson's from not activating early. I've heard of rare but possible cases where it happens, and it's not a good way to get, to start doing that. Well, and some of that too can be like anemia and other things. And again, we're young, okay? The three of us talking here are fairly young people, okay? Like, all of us are still in the growing phase of our lifetime, really. You stop growing around 25, FYI. Or at least growing up and growing your brain. You can continue growing out as long as you want. But it's not healthy to be doing that. Which is one of the other reasons, the kind of third, like, I'm going to say quasi New Year's resolution. I don't like using those, but it is a good time to, like, sit down and focus. Is trying to exercise more, kind of going back to that 15 minutes a day principle. If you're doing it 15 minutes a day, you're going to be in the top X% of the world. And I think that that's fine. Like, you're going to be significantly further along than a large percentage of the world. Which is kind of sad as far as a low bar, but, like, if I'm ahead of 50% of programmers, that's good. Now, mind you, I know a lot of programmer gym bros as of late, which is interesting because it used to not be the jock's job. Look at this. Nice. Yeah, see, the reason I don't want to go to a gym is just I am... Well, yeah, cost is one thing, and I know I make enough money to go, but it's just, you know, I can exercise with my body kind of a thing. But I get why people would pay, because I do think there are some significant benefits to going to a gym that make it worth the investment especially if you feel like you need a separate place to do your exercise. Yeah, that's the other thing is, like, I think it helps with discipline. Because it forces you to change context. It gives you that context state of, I am in this building, I am exercising, right? Yeah, well, and that's one of the advantages of, like, if you live in the country in the US, dude, you can do that. If you don't, it's gonna be hard. Okay, so I think I need to get walls up in here, because I need this room done. I want this room done. I'm trying to think through what I want to do for walling, and then I can add the roofing. Because, like, I'm going for, like, a fisher's hut, so I'm mostly using this, like, bamboo theming. Yep. Chopping wood is great exercise, honestly, overall. Just one of those, like, useful things. I think I'm going to strip that, and then I'm going to take... Yeah. Oh, that's the mosaic blocks. Yep. I mean, and I think, like, the big reason why I think it's hard nowadays is because, let's just be honest, we don't live, like, traditional lives by any means, really, anymore. We don't, you know, work on a farm or nothing like that. Oh, yeah, no, well, here's the secret. Here's my secret, JC. You can't eat bad food if you don't eat. Don't think about it too much. You can't eat bad if you're not eating. No, but don't do that. Seriously, it is hazardous for your health. Both physical and mental. Yeah, no, like, my sister will get that way. I have gotten to that point a couple times in my life. I will eat when, like, I really, really need to, and usually it's never anything actually nutritious. It's usually just utter garbage. I think we'll do that on there. Well, I think that's the other thing too, is when you are sedentary, your body can help mitigate some of the problems. Okay, so I feel like this is supposed to be like a little garden space. It is not. Yeah, so I think that the other side though, like for me and you, Nate, I think we're kind of in the camp of people who our bodies can run off of low sustenance, and like I know my metabolism is, I would say, somewhat dynamic, but like can be very fast when I need to. So like if I'm running like a church camp or something, I was able to eat large volumes of food, go all day without stopping. But then if I'm like right now, like I eat, if I'm lucky, once a day, and I'm very sluggish. Like that's one of the things that I've learned is you do need to eat better. Protein is a huge thing, especially if you're in a brain-related field. But I think what was it is like, because there's like a eat what you crave or have what you crave and add what you need or something like that. And so it's like you're taking like, oh, you want M&Ms? Well, that has sugars and fats, so you need protein and a little bit more fat because the M&Ms don't have that much. So how about you add some Greek yogurt, and you also need to add some kind of fruit. So toss in some strawberries. So now you fulfilled the craving for M&Ms, right? Your body's saying, I want M&Ms, but now you're also covering the other parts and making effectively a small meal. And I've heard that that's really good. I really should try that and practice it. Now, I'll also say I'm an utter hypocrite, so I'm probably not going to ever do it. Do I own myself? Yes. You can't own me. I own myself. Oh. Oh. I have sadly not been given the opportunity to go hunting. My dad like talked about it, but it was just never something I was given the opportunity. I have slept in the woods a couple times. I have done everything from like going via camper as well as just taking a tent out and sleeping in the woods one night. I think I've only done that like once or twice. We weren't able to go do a lot of things like that growing up, so it is a disadvantage. And it's one of those things where, like, if I become a dad, like, things will change. But yeah, like, tent camping is, I think, genuinely good. If you're talking, like, in the woods. Oh, like, building a log teepee? No, I have not had to do that. We usually bring tents. To make. We don't, like, make our own shelter. Even, like, when I was in Trail Life, we never did that. Because usually, like, one of the necessary survival tools is a portable... What? How did all those fall at the same time? That's weird. I can make this a little garden. I can do something with that. Yeah, like, it's one of those things where it's like, I know that, honestly, rope, knife, and an axe. Yes, so we were taught, I have been taught how to survive and how to make shelter using just those three tools. It has been a very long time since I've been in trail life, so I probably would suck at it, but I know just enough to, like, give it an honest shot. You know? Yeah. Collect water, but not only how to collect water, but how to also make sure that it is clean, and if it is not, you know, like how long you're supposed to boil it and things like that. Oh, yeah, have a wonderful rest of your night, JC. It was awesome talking to you again. It has been a hot minute. Really glad to see you again. Yes. Kills all the bacteria, yeah. No, yeah, there's a lot, like, to survival stuff that... Again, like, I know enough to kind of think my way through things, but probably not enough to survive for an extended period. Which is definitely not a good thing, mind you. I think everyone should know these things. Like, that should be... I'm not going to say it should be a required course, but it should most definitely be at least an elective that you should have an option to take every year at every school. Like, if we're going to have public education, that's something fundamentally necessary, because you never know if things will go south. A hurricane happens, things like that. Like, survival readiness. I know a lot about, like, urban-related stuff, especially because of where I live. And again, like, I have some level of opportunity now that I didn't to, like, go hunting. One of the things I want to do probably in the next year is I'm going to try to buy myself a firearm. Yeah, I know urban because, like, truthfully, I don't think I can really get... I mean, okay, there's some areas I can get deep in the woods, but truthfully, I can survive in the near urban area for a very extended period because I'm going to have to get out of all of it, and it's going to take me a day or two to really get deep into the woods, in a space where, like, I would be in the woods for more than a day. No. There's ways, like, it's mostly, like, survival readiness, how to get out of Dodge type of things. And, like, how to tell when food's gonna go bad, how to preserve, like, food in your fridge and freezer, what to eat first, what to get rid of immediately after, like, a hurricane or whatever. Usually it's, like, disaster stuff. So it's how to manage that. Some self-defense, how much, like, water you should be carrying with you and things like that, because typically, like, the water you get, if a disaster happens, you cannot assume you're basically drinking poo water if you're getting it from anywhere inside of a city. Yeah, that's valid. Like, I have not had to enact any of it because we don't, like, knock on wood, I've never had a hurricane. I think that's the only thing that's really outside of, like, severe snow, which, mind you, because of my dad and stuff, I do know how to deal with snow. Like, snow is not bad, honestly. Honestly, I'm more worried for, like, the regular Georgians who have grown up here for their whole life, because most of them have no clue how to survive in the snow. Yeah. Like, one of the things is canning food, also knowing how to can food, and having, like, access to clean drinking water and things like that are the big things. Knowing how to ration food, yeah. And the other thing is, like, this is something that's interesting, is, like, if the power goes out, I've found in general, people become much nicer. And I know that sounds odd, but is there a mob in here? I don't see one. Is he, like, up on the top of this? He must be on the top. Yeah, like, the thing is, like, where I live, most disasters are going to be a week at most, unless there's actual conflict. And I can tell you, if there's an actual conflict in the area, I don't think I'm worried about surviving that long. We're probably gonna die anyways. Because, yeah, we're in one of those areas. Okay. So, got this nice, like, floored area. I'm debating, I think I might extend the kitchen back some here, and then add, like, a staircase off to the side and, like, a little domed roof, maybe, that I can, like, step over, and there's, like, a garden over here. Yeah, and that's one of the things that, especially if you live on an island, you should know how to do, is how to swap to, like, a self-sufficiency mode. I do know, because one of my coworkers, he lives on New Zealand, and that's stuff that he's talked about, because New Zealand is really not that big. I mean, there are parts of America, especially Appalachia, that also have that hardiness because they have to be self-sufficient to a degree. And even like up in Oregon, my grandfather would hunt, and like they would eat off a deer for most of the year, just him and my grandmother. I don't think they farmed because there's not much they could grow up on the mountain. So they would have to go down to the store, but usually they had a ton of canned food. And they were pretty like, I mean, the whole city basically defended against a wildfire for a while, and a neo-Nazi org, but that's a different story. Yeah, like if you live in an area where you have to do it all the time, yeah, you're going to become very hardy. But I could guarantee you that the people in Quebec are as lily-livered as a New Yorker. Yeah, I wish we had apples in this area. We can only grow like Granny Smiths in this area. So we have peaches, we have pecans. I think those are the only 2 fruit trees I've ever seen. I was looking into, and sadly you can't grow pomegranates here. I really want pomegranates. I think we can grow cherries. We can also grow blueberries and blackberries and stuff, which I want to plant some of those in my yard. Yeah, like Quebec and all that is more or less like the area like I live in. Or at least kind of close to that, maybe. And that's the thing. But if you don't go too far from where I live, and like, I think I'm like a couple hours away from, I mean, I'm not too far from Appalachia. And like, those are people who go out and hunt for all their food. Like, they know where their food came from. They know where it's sourced. And that's stuff I want to get into more because I think knowing where your food is sourced is becoming more and more important today. And it's not for any like weird conspiracy theory stuff. I just think it's health. I think we're so disconnected from our food chain. It just is causing problems at this point. Okay. So I want to make a 3-wide staircase here going to the side of this guy. That guy will have its own little staircase as well. The problem is I don't know that I can do much with the bamboo. Let me do... Yeah, so I can just do the regular bamboo stairs. Bruh. Or I could go for ladders. I might go for the copper ladders, actually. I liked that aesthetic. I might go for that instead of these. But I will use these here, so we'll still use them. Hunting hare and turkey. Yeah, no, I have friends who do hunt. I actually know a guy who would grow rabbit because there's actually a specific breed of like food rabbits you can get, and he would breed them. And I've had rabbit sausage. It's good. I don't know that I've done a lot of. I don't think I know many people who hunt their own turkey. Most people here grow their own turkey, so they'll actually go and like raise the turkey, and then kill it. And usually they actually like are intentional about what they feed it and all the other little bits and bobs about it. To ensure like peak health and things like that, which is interesting. It's very interesting when you listen to the people who do that. My grandmother actually used to raise Let's hear cows, chickens, pigs, and goats. And I think I've had all of those before. I've had deer. I love venison. Venison's good. I want to eat more steak. I have not had a good steak. I need to fix my dang grill. I got the parts. I just need to go do it. I really do. I just am lazy. Yeah. Interesting. So like, if you cut yourself off, if you go off grid, they're fine with you hunting. Interesting. So in the U.S., they are not. There's really no such thing as off grid in the U.S. anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like, if you know, it depends on the area. I know that like, if you're in with the game officer here in the U.S. and like know him, you can get away with a lot more. Sometimes you do something so stupid, he's like, I can't like let you off on this one. I'm sorry, bud. No, I don't think he's a Canadian in my area, yet. Just don't start crossing the border. Yeah, that is the thing too that people don't get about most of these is that most of these mobs, wow, most of these critters, like, we're actually an important part of their life cycle at this point. They are as integrated into our lifespan as we are into theirs, or we're integrated into their lifespan probably more than I think most people think about. Probably would make vegans scream when they realize, oh, we're actually like a necessary. How did a smooth brick slab get in here? That's weird. Okay, I need to actually clear this out. Oh, well, I got another barrel. Stuff. I gotta move things around again. What was I doing? I was making a lever. Oh, that's right. But I gotta move stuff. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I'm lazy. This is slightly harder than I thought it would be. This is actually looking nice, though. I'm not gonna lie. This is nice. But yeah, we're integrated into like animal life cycles pretty well. And so like you not hunting them can cause more harm than good sometimes. Especially because, yeah, like we accidentally bring animals into places that they weren't originally. And so we throw things off balance slightly and junk like that. That being said, I think that, it's kind of like we can find a way to balance these things eventually. It just takes time. Yeah, I do know if you are Native American and like a card-carrying Native American in the U.S., which I do think is a literal statement, you can do a lot more. Because I believe my grandfather, he used that for some stuff. He was a Native American. Again, I can't remember the tribe. My grandmother knows what tribe. I don't think that my uncles, because my grandmother is not Native, so I don't think that my uncles, because they're the only two biological children of my grandfathers, I don't think they have bothered putting in on the reservation, but like they wouldn't look like, you wouldn't expect them to be Native or American Indian based on how they look. Like, you can tell they're my grandfather, but you can't really, unless you are looking for those features, you can't see it. Yeah, like, I don't think my grandfather lived on a reservation, but there was some stuff where, like, you could, like, connect yourself to the local tribe stuff. I do know, like, they're trying to set up a national park for the Native Americans in my area as well. Well, not in my area, but in my state. I think it's the Okmulgee area. Okmulgee. Baby shark. So, yeah, there's a lot there. Ugh. Oh. We're definitely getting a lot of kelp. I need to start making it into kelp blocks into belts. This is the next stage, is what I'm going to work for the processor so I can make stuff like that. Kelp is super useful in this game. FYI, I have been thinking more about starting to try Factorio. It seems like it's an interesting game. Probably worth a good exploration. I've been looking into it. I have not played it yet. Alright. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for walls. Like, do I do stripes? This wall feels weird now. I have to replace this wall. Or remove it. It's probably just gonna be worth removing it, honestly, because I think... Oh, no. Those are not anywhere near each other. So I might just keep it in, just to create that separation. And then I had to build up something. I want to add a roof. Probably add, like, a domed roof. I'm gonna have to come up with some ideas. I need to think this through. I did not anticipate building being so hard, but it is. Why did nobody tell me this? Like, come on, man. But I don't know, like, oh, this is, yeah, RimWorld, where Blue mentioned that to me as well. RimWorld. What is RimWorld? Let me look at this. Was this one of the ones that I was kind of like, Although I think I would enjoy the game, this is looking like a game I probably wouldn't stream. And I can say, because of some of the stuff I'm seeing in, like, the trailer and stuff, it's just... Although it would be fun to play, and I'm not denying that, I probably would actually enjoy the game, I probably would not stream the game. Like, that's some stuff to consider, is... When I talk about a game I want to play, at this point, usually I wind up trying to find games I can stream too. Especially when I make the LLC, these become business costs, which, you know, saves me money. Oxygen not included. I haven't thought about that one in a hot minute. That one seems like it would be interesting too, but I have to look into it more. Seems like it's Fallout Shelter. I did find out how you can add visual packs to whatchamacallit. Well, I can tell you, you will be counting till day 3 million. Because I'm not going to play it. I do not want to play Fallout New Vegas, and I'm definitely not going to play it on stream. Because it's just not a game I think I should be playing on stream. $3 million days. Okay. $3 million days from now will be September 2nd, 10,237. September 2nd, 10,237. You will never live that long. For 3 million days. I mean, I'm probably going to be dead by then. Like that's... It is 82.14 centuries. It's on a Saturday. 35th, it is the 245th day of the year. There are 120 days left till the end of, it is the second day of autumn, not a leap year. Apparently it's a Virgo. Oh, and if you only do business days, it'd be February 28th, 13,520. Yeah, no, I'm not playing New Vegas. I don't want to play Fallout stuff that much. I got all the information I needed of whether or not I'm gonna play Fallout from Fallout Shelter. I'll phrase it that way. Because I did play that. That one was interesting, but it was still not one I would count as worthwhile. But this is going to be an interesting build. Like, I'm already seeing it come together, but it's not all there in my head yet. I gotta figure out what I'm actually going to do. Mission accomplished. What? Okay, well, if your goal was, yes, I played Fallout Shelter, like, in college, before I even started streaming and making content. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not streaming Fallout Shelter. That would be so boring. Like, of all the games... Fallout Shelter? Nah, man. Fallout Shelter, it does not seem like it has an interesting enough a gameplay loop for me to even want to think about it that much. No. An April Fool's gag would be like Ponytown. I have not planned my April Fool's gag yet. I should do that. Okay, so right here is where it ends. So I need to replace the... Okay, so that's the back wall there. Kind of want to have this 2-block gap between the two spaces, and then I'll kind of rim it. So, but I actually need to cut this part out to keep the 2-block gap. And then we'll extract all this ore out. Also, April Fools would be like doing that and then streaming just a Rickroll. That would be genuinely funny. What day does April Fools land on? 1st, 2024 will be a Monday. So I won't even be streaming that day, probably. That should be the April Fool's gag. I just say I'm streaming that day and then don't stream. That wouldn't be an April Fool's gag. I do that too much. Dude, I do not want to play Fallout stuff on my channel. Like, yeah. Bleep me? Why are you wanting to bleep me? No. Why would I want to play TF2? Like, I just don't see a need in playing it, honestly. Heck, I probably won't even play Fortnite. Although my best friend may ask me to play it because of the new Lego mode. I still probably won't play it, though, because I don't really care enough and I don't want to make an Epic account. Or really remember my Epic account, because I think I have one, technically. Is HOI Halo Infinite? Hearts of Iron. I do think me and Blue have floated that for the podcast as like a background game for the podcast. Maybe I have seen that one. I may consider that one. But that one will be a future investment because I don't own the game yet. That's the thing right now. I probably will not be expanding my game library for another couple years or for another year because I have a lot of games and I don't need to be spending the money right now. I probably will. I will probably go back on my word in like 6 months though because there's going to be a good sale or something that's actually worth it. And usually there's like new games coming out that I really want to play too. Like I've talked about playing Slime Rancher. That's another game I need to play. I'm not pirating software. I don't want to be pirating software. I do get like the reasonableness of why pirating is kind of starting to become more and more just like, you know, cost of business, you know, this is just the cost of doing business type thing, but I don't know. So I'm just gonna hide now and disconnect. But yeah, I mean, I should look into more games, but right now I'm just not sure if it's gonna be worth going. I mean, heck, I don't think in most cases, but I do think it's becoming more ethical, considering, especially when you paid for a game and then in reality you're only renting it. At this point, you don't really own any of your games. Like, I technically don't really own any of my games. I'm just renting them from Steam, which makes 0 sense. And I think that there is going to be a reckoning. I really think at this point it's more of a legal action needs to happen type thing. So we'll see. But I think I'm gonna call it here because I don't want to deal with those piglins right now. I'm leaving you all in a suspense that will actually probably just fade away because I'm just gonna log on tomorrow and deal with stuff. Gabe. Who is Gabe? CEO of Valve. I mean, I can get that. I think frankly, it's the fact that they can remove your game at any time. I think, well, I mean, that's an honest statement. I think people pirate because it's not worth the price of your game. And like, for example, GTA 6 is like, we want you to pay per hour of gameplay. And then like, so they're going to talk about charging like $120 for the game. And yeah, there will be some people who pay that, but there's going to be a lot of people who refuse to pay that, and they're going to find a way to pirate it. And that's not going to be shocking. But really, I think it's warranted when you have gaming companies that put DRM in the game and remove the game that you paid for. So you don't own that software. And I do think, like, I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of think that it's like, I don't know. It seems like software more and more just open source always looks better by the day, ironically. So we shall see. We shall see. But without further ado, this is Negative Light signing out. And God bless y'all. I hope you have a good rest of your night and have a happy Merry Christmas. I will see y'all possibly Thursday. It depends. Maybe Friday. It also depends. I don't know. Life stuff.
Crazy smile. Redeemed squat.
Why? I accidentally closed the game before ending the stream. Whee! Okay. Good night, guys.